Hey everybody, ThrewRedButter here, back again with another beer review, coming at you with a dual review on this one. It's a collaboration effort by two breweries, Trillium Brewing and Vitamin C Brewing. I believe what they did was they collaborated on a recipe, then they each brewed it at their own individual breweries. There are some subtle differences in them, but they're both double IPAs with Citra and Rakau hops, and then they each, I think, use their own hop extract strain in order to finish it off. Let's see. Again, they're both double IPAs. What are the ABVs on this one? Come on, make that easier to find. 8.5. I believe they're both 8.5 ABV. Here... Oh, yeah. Both double IPAs, 8.5% alcohol by volume. Again, almost similar recipe, slightly different, but figured I'd do them both at the same time. That's more fun, isn't it? So, we've got the Trillium Brewing Bridge Over Duckboat Double IPA. And coming in, almost the same recipe, but again, for the aforementioned subtle differences, the Vitamin C Brewing Duckie Under a Bridge. Look at that. Ain't that cute? All right. I don't know. Figured I'd cut down two completely separate reviews. It's a collaboration. Do them both at the same time. And of course, always fun to see when breweries do this, how each individual brewery's take on the same recipe. Again, I'm going to keep asterisk myself with a little bit of a subtle difference, but double IPA with Citra and Rakau, pretty much. Coming out of both. I believe both dropped on the same day last week at the time of this recording. They're both so pungent coming out of the glass. I got to say that right now. So, all right. So... glass look good there? I don't know. Whew! Sorry about that. Making this up as I go. So, let's go with Vitamin C's Duckie Under a Bridge. Alright. The appearance on Duckie Under a Bridge. Excuse me. Completely hazy, murky body. We're coming in, really more of a straw yellow in color, but again, filthy body. 2 fingers, type white bright head, very full and foamy. Good looking beer on that one. The appearance on Bridge Over Duckboat. Almost identical. Yellow in color, hazy, murky body. This one had Trillium's had a little bit less of a head, 1 finger, but type white and bright. The head on Vitamin C's is fluffier and fuller, but other than that, they're identical. So the aroma on Vitamin C's Duckie Under a Bridge. Woo! Huge lemon, grapefruit, orange, white wine. Like lemon sorbet. A good amount of hop bitterness as well. Decent malt presence too. Very good stuff. Bridge Over, Duckie Under. All right, that's cute. So, aroma on Bridge Over Duckboat. Like I said, lemon sorbet on this one. This one's more like orange sherbet. Deeper bitterness on the Trillium. And more like, instead of just pure orange or citrus. It's like orange rind on Trillium. A lot of bitterness too. Much more bitter. Very, very, both appetizing in their own way. All right, so let's get a taste on Vitamin C's Duckie Under a Bridge. Cheers. Yeah, really good. Orange, lemon peel, zesty. It's got that hot bitterness too. It's got that. I said like lemon sherbet, lemon sorbet here, and this one was like more orange. This one has more orange on the taste. Yeah, whoa. Just got like a kick of like super dank bitterness. Wow. Both on the aroma as I was taking it in and on the taste. Wow. Wow. Super bitter finish too. Deliciously bitter though. That is really good stuff. So let's get a taste on Bridge Over Duckboat from Trillium. Cheers. This one is definitely more upfront and intense with the hop acidity. Also very bitter, but deliciously bitter. Good to get that orange sherbet right there. But again, just a ton of hop bitterness and acidity. Lemon zest. Even some grapefruit I'm getting there too. Yeah, with a lot of Trillium IPAs, I'm getting that just like you got to scrape the hops off the back of your teeth, which I love. I'm just saying that right now, but that's the difference in the two. This one is more. This has the flavors are. It's a better melting pot of flavors, whereas this one is very bitter and hop forward first. Nothing wrong with either. But that's the big difference in the two. I was saying both of them, the bodies are nice and full. They both feel like 8.5% double IPAs. Again, this one has more intense bitterness and is leaving a drier finish. Where this one leans more on the citrus and the lemon. Has the bitterness, but they're just a more cohesive unit, I guess. With this one, Trillium. Yeah, Vitamin C is more balanced. The Trillium one is just an onslaught of hop bitterness. Again, nothing wrong with either, but that's the difference we're going with here. More dank, too, on Vitamin C. Vitamin C more dank. So, as for a final score, final verdict, final rating on both the Vitamin C Brewing Duckie Under a Bridge and the Trillium Brewing Bridge Over Duckboat, a collaboration effort. The recipe calls for a double IPA with Citra and Rakau, and then they use, I believe, their own separate hop extract in the finishing recipe, but they're both stellar double IPAs. Great collaboration on both. Vitamin C's has a better balance of the citrus and the bitterness. It's got more dankness to it. But on every sip, I mean, if we're doing a direct comparison head to head, like there's a weird, like, I don't want to use the word weird, but there's like a thud of maltiness. It's like a wall that stops you in your tracks on every sip. By no means any way close to ruining the experience, but that's what I'm getting on Trillium. Yeah, it's an onslaught of hops and bitterness and hop acidity. So if you want something a bit more citrus and dank forward, you go with Vitamin C. If you want the hop acidity that Trillium is known for, you go with Trillium. It's also kind of brighter in a way with more like zesty lemon peel to it. Man, this one's head to head. Kind of a thicker mouthfeel on this one, too, on Vitamin C's. Lighter, zestier mouthfeel on this one, on Trillium's. Man. If you got to pick, the edge goes to Trillium for the lighter, zestier, and the hop acidity, but, I mean, you can't go wrong with either. Vitamin C's is also stellar on this one. This one's danker and a little bit sweeter and maltier. Yeah, so the edge goes to Trillium, but they're both stellar. But in terms of scores, which, you know, you're all here for, so. I'll give the Vitamin C an 8.4, and I'll give the Trillium an Vitamin C 8.4, Trillium 8.9, but they're both in the 8s, amazing double IPA, so don't miss out on either. So, 8.4 out of 10 for Vitamin C's Duckie Under a Bridge, and what I say, 8.9 out of 10 for the Trillium Bridge Over Duckboat. Let's get a JPEG on this one. Can we do it? Yeah, good enough. Good collaboration between both of them. Very good. Also great to see what each individual brewery does when they brew the same recipe and they add their own spin to it. So that's going to do it for me. Through Red Butter. Till next time. Cheers, everybody.